Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, to Dogwood Springs Farm. Today we're having to kind of refilm a little bit from earlier when I was cutting down the tree, trying to just for the area. The saws were running in the background and you couldn't hardly hear anything I was saying. Unfortunately, I don't have that great AV equipment right now. Everything I've done so far, I've just filmed on my phone. I got a tripod, but that's it. I don't have any external mics or anything like that. So I'm just doing the best I can with what I have. And of course, I hope to upgrade, but at some point. But we'll do that when we're able. But for now, just because of the noise issue when I was cutting and talking earlier, just kind of want to tell you what we were using. This is kind of the break-in period for this new Holzfforma saw that I got from Farmer Tech. It's a copy of the Stihl MS660, and so it's I think just under 92 cc's. I got it with a 28-inch bar, which was the longest one they had, with the sprocket on the end, and I wanted that. And so that's much. I've not used anything really personally because I'm not a logger or anything like that. So mostly I cut my own firewood, and I always have. And I just use it around the farm. But so I would like to get into some milling, and that's the main reason I wanted this big saw. And it just seems like it's been so wet around here lately. I have more and more big trees that are just falling, and I live in a lower lying area anyway. So I'm looking to make use of some of this big wood that we have. But anyway, so just gonna run you through what's going on. We're going to just cut the tree down with the big saw. It's a leaning tree over the driveway that I've been wanting to cut for a while, and so I've already got that slotted as some firewood for next year. I think it's a pin oak, but anyway, we've got that, and so we'll cut it down, and then just to limit up instead of using the big saw, because it's a lot of weight. I mean, it's not something I want to run all day long. I have noticed that the longer bar has made it a lot easier than I expected it to be, because I don't have to bend over. Like it, and I'm a pretty big guy. I'm 6'4", and so it saves my back, and I got a bad back anyway. So that's made a big difference. But so for limiting it up, and for my smaller stuff, just using this 026 Stihl that was my dad's, and I've got it. It sat on the shelf for like 15 years with fuel in it after he passed, and so anyway, I got it all cleaned up and new fuel filter and lines and all that to get all the varnish out. But it's running good again, and so it's kind of my prime little firewood saw. It's great for the smaller stuff. Got a 16-inch bar on that, but I'm real happy that I spent the time and effort and funds to get it back operational again. So got that, and so that'll kind of be the middle section of the video there with this. And I know a lot of you probably just want to see the big saw, but just to let you know, that's why I'm swapping back and forth. And then this will be the first time I got for Christmas this timber jack, and so this is something that I really wanted, because I'm quick to dull a blade by touching the dirt, and have never had one of these and looked at them for a long time. So it was a Christmas present. This is a woodchuck brand, and it's real light and very strong. I've been really happy with it. But this will be my first time using it here, and be happy to. I mean, it's just woodchucktool.com if you're interested in one of those. And for anybody that might not know what a timberjack is, you just hook it over your log or tree that you're working with, and then jack it up. Basically, I mean, that's what it is. You just turn it and raise it off the ground, and that way you can cut your trunk or your logs off without having to worry about touching the dirt. And in this case, I'm kind of over the gravel driveway, so that's even a bigger deal. Definitely don't want to touch that. But that's what we have, and So we'll show you that and get to it. Anyway, we're going to limb up this tree. It's not a lot of little limbs on it, so hopefully that'll go pretty fast and we'll start cutting in firewood. All right, we got her pretty well limbed up. Can't hear myself. With the little saw, and going to go back to the 660 now and see what we can do with it. it. Pretty happy with it. It's a big difference, y'all. It'll take me a while to get the hang of that timberjack, as you saw, but it definitely keeps your chain out of the dirt, which is why I want it. So now it's just time to break out the splitter and clean all this up. So that's the wood we got from the tree we cut there. It's a small tree, but it's a decent little bit of wood. Happy with it. So one thing I wanted to show you guys that I don't know if you've seen them. They're get a lot of publicity, and I've looked at a lot of different gas cans, fuel cans, and oil cans, mixes like that. And so that Husqvarna really has a good combo, fuel and oil can. And so I will probably try to get that at some point. I don't know when, but right now I'll just use just regular small gallon cans for my mixing my fuel for the different saws. And something that I just wanted to show you that is handy if you're like me and you tend to spill oil every time you fill your saw and make a big mess. Found this idea. It's not my idea. I wish I could claim it, but something I started using. It's actually wasn't what I started out to use. I wanted the smaller kind because I didn't. But this is just a dish soap dispenser, just a jug right there. But I'm really happy we ended up going with the bigger one because of the handle. That just makes a world of difference. But I just put my bar oil in here, and with that little dispenser on that is pretty much spill proof and holds good bit of bar oil in there. And so I've been really happy with this so far since I've been started using that. But there's your little poor man's oil jug that you had in the house and probably didn't even know it. Anyway, there's my little tip for today, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please come back and check us out in the future. But thanks for watching.